well. Quick. So it's saying it's excellent, so I just need to keep an eye on it. Let me check and make sure. Okay, so it should be fine. Voice should be fine. I am kind of high, I think, but I mean, people can turn stuff down, so there is that. So what we're going to work on is what we were working on yesterday. I probably should have said yes to that. So we had our running was fine. I think we were working on jump, because when we were trying to come up here, we jump. Yeah, so we're sliding a little bit. I might not be able to stream on. Oh, so the whole issue is if we go back here, T max frame FPS, we'll set this to 30. And it's immediately fixed. Hang on. Set this real quick. So yeah, it seems like the whole issue with this is the. Let me move this over here so I don't have to super look. So I can kind of look like this instead, but let me push play again. I think the issue was when we were playing. If we push play now, it's lower. The other thing is checking in here. Oh, that might be the other reason. Oh my gosh, I did not even know that. Okay, that might be the other reason. Is that? Oh yeah, we're fine. We're down to like under 7 for sure. Kind of goes up to like 4, like mid 4 point whatever, up to almost 7. It's just going like this. So it seems like everything's fine for now. I will keep an eye on it. So there is that. Let me think what else we got. So hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna go through and figure out what's going on with StreamerBot, because it didn't notify me of any ads that were coming, which is one of the reasons why I use it. And I do have Firebot too, so I'm going to put some stuff into Firebot. I'm going to put some stuff into StreamerBot and kind of use both. Just because, I mean, I'll have to figure out what I want to do exactly. So hopefully that's going to actually fix some of the issues that we were having the other day. There we go. Okay, so like I said, we were working on our jump. So we're gonna I'm gonna keep an eye on it real quick. So I mean, I like how he lands when he's just jumping. I like how, I mean, he's jumping unrealistically high. I mean, I could fix that I probably should fix that. Unrealistic, and then there's like, hey, it's a little high, but it'll be fine type of jump. Those like jump Z velocity, I think. Yeah, so I did 650 because I was originally, I think, at 400. So if we do 525, that might be a little more realistic. Or not necessarily realistic, but kind of better. Ooh, I'm kind of keeping an eye on some stuff just to kind of make sure that we're doing all right. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind it doing like that, but when we're jumping and then he does that and he slides is where we need to kind of figure out. So if I remember right, that was in here. But like I said, eventually we're going to kind of fix this so it's a little better looking. And I will have to do some research. Hopefully Claude, or I do Grok as well, because Grok actually gives you websites, which I'm kind of hoping for. That might be too. I think we switched this to 0.5 yesterday, and it just quite worked. That's how long it takes to go from the landing animation over to the other one. The other thing I can do is I think we mess with the actual animation. So what we're going to do, go to jump recovery, we're going to duplicate this. Instead of that, we'll just recovery backup. Just so I have it. So we're going to go in here and trying to remember how to cut the animation down. So, I mean, look how long he just stays there. Don't care what, that's super far. So we kind of figure out kind of where we want to go. We don't want to go down here and like cancel it after he lands, but when he comes up, maybe not. I mean, we could, you want to know what? Let's check for Mike right here. So if we right click, we can actually remove ranges or frames in range. So basically here to the end. So we're gonna do this. Okay, so like I said, we did duplicate it, so I'm not too worried about it. So now we can kind of test this. Still doing it a little bit. I mean, you want to know what? I don't want to. This doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, most games, I mean, you do see little glitchy things like this where, hey, they're jumping. I mean, would you really notice if I'm just jumping around? That one. So not really, but one of the things that we could do is, plus see how state aliases work. So the other thing we could do is look into blending animations in the animation print. So some stuff that we can look at. What else we got? So we can kind of close this for now. It'll be fine. We know how to make the, like, so if we go here, you know, we know how to do the animation. We can use this alias that are these two. So if we click there, it's those two. So it's saying that, so it's basically like from here or from here, you'll do your jump start. So you could be idle, walking, jogging, or sprinting, and it'll do that, go here. Unfortunately, you don't want to do the same thing. So this is probably going to have to work. You think what else? I mean, the next thing we can do is crouch, which would be doing the same thing. So we could probably duplicate this, maybe. Like I said, I don't know how this would work. If okay, so we can oh, oops, I'm not sure. Hey, how you doing, Dev? I was gonna stop by, but I kind of got home. By the time I got home, you were already off. Usually I get home and you're on. So I'll kind of lurk, but I missed it. So I'll have to watch the, I'll have to kind of sit down and watch the VOD a little bit. And just so you know, I'm pretty much doing, I'm not making anything right now. I'm just going through the process of learning. Oh geez, no, that's that's pretty late for you. But yeah, so I'm not really making a game right now. I'm learning how to do stuff because I think it's better for me if I don't follow the tutorial and just figure it out with like over here. So we have Claude. I have been using Claude. Ooh, hold on, hang on. Let's see if we hit this button. My bad, wrong one. It's this one. I need to actually label those. Those are not labeled. Oh, it's up. Okay, but yeah, so just cooking. This is like a little over here. We're gonna have to move this over here now. Oh my gosh, that's switched across all my... Uh-oh, we got some issues. Uh-oh. There. I have it over there, but it was kind of messing up. But yeah, I have some, that's a microscape. I don't know if you've heard of it. But it's just a little idle RPG, so you set something up and it'll just do it until you tell it to do something else. Or if you're like smelting or something, it'll do it until you run out of resources, and then it'll stop. Become idle until you tell it to do something else. What we kind of need is if they have it set up so if you're not doing, let's say you want to smelt something to get ore to bars, if you run out, it'd be kind of neat if you could have it set up where you say, hey, if I'm not doing anything or I become idle, do this. So that I might mention that maybe, but I don't know if they would do it or not. But I've been using Claude a little bit to kind of get me in the right path, and then I kind of go off on my own. Is what I have been doing, which like I said, I think that kind of helps a little more, because if I follow a tutorial, I'm not going to sit down and like mess with things, because I don't want to mess something up and have to I don't want to mess something up and then, you know, what if I forgot to save it, and then I'm kind of like have to like catch back up it. So since I'm not really following anything and doing it myself, I can start messing with stuff. Like I think earlier we were kind of messing around with this duration and whatnot, trying to figure out what the issue was. But like I've been messing with this too to kind of, I wish they had, I don't want linear. Like I wish, oh, we can customize one. I don't know how to, oh. Okay, so we'll have to, okay, I'll look at that a little later. Let's write that down. Custom curve. Transition. Because maybe I could probably make something a little better, but I think these kind of, there, that might be a little better. Okay, let's do that here, because I'm just kind of messing around with stuff, looking at, you know, his jumping and landing. He's not actually doing. Okay, I figured out that was the duration. I was messing with the duration. So if we mess with it again. Oh, he's so okay. I see what's going on. It's going too quick. So if we do second, maybe. I think that. But I don't know what to put it at. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just kind of make this a ridiculously high number of 3. Kind of see what that does. Kind of get everything. I think it's just playing too fast. Yeah, it's just playing too fast. So if we were to well, hang on, let me think about that. If his legs are moving, oops. Oh man, trying to blend this just right is super annoying, and I don't know how to do it. I think I might actually have to look it up a little more. Or just make a custom curve is probably what I'll have to do. But yeah, if we go back to... think 3 is going to be a little too high though. Bump that real quick and see what that does. But yeah, so I submitted a application for a manager position. And I'm just kind of now have to wait. I don't know how long. You see, he slides a little bit and runs, and that's kind of I'm trying to make it so when you land, like as soon as you land, I want him to take a step, but I don't know how to do that. I know I'm horrible at interviews though. That's the only downside. So I have some people that I work with that said they'd give me a hand. So let me think about how I can respond without giving away where I work, because they have, so you have your frontline manager. So basically you got the if you're working at a company and you have, you know, whatever, and you got the first level manager, it's the one above that one, so it's almost like a mid-level, like a low mid-level manager, and then you have, you know, then the actual mid-level manager, so it's like a oh, here we go. So it's like a deputy division manager or something like that. It's not like the actual division, it's like a step below. I mean, I guess this could work. It's not really. It's sliding for such a brief time. I guess it'll be fine. Did I put in? I wanted to look up how to do that. Look at the custom curve, blueprints. Be related to. Like, how can I put this? Could be related to when boom. All right. So yeah, it would be, let me think. The one I applied to, there's 2, you know, low-level managers under that position, and then there's each of those managers have 6 to 9 people. I don't mean one team, one is because we also have contractors here too, so I think I don't know if the managers would be in charge of them or if that manager would be, but yeah. Because it's, yeah. Well, if you, so squad leader, so the military for me, that'd be, your captain would be your CEO. The, let me think. Then you would have below the well, company commander, I guess, would be like the CEO, and then under the company commander would be, you know, your first sergeant. So they would be the, you know, next step down, and then let me think. No, well. So yeah, they'd be like a would it be a platoon? Yeah, it'd be like a platoon leader, pretty much. So you got your squad leaders. Usually you have like 4 to 6 people, I think, and then your platoon leader has squad leaders underneath. Because a squad's, you know, part of a platoon. I think there's usually 4. But yeah, I'd be more of a platoon leader, I guess. I don't know. trying to think. So if you look at you got battalion, and then underneath them would be the company commanders. So that would be that level. Then below the company would be the squad leaders, because the first sergeant would be kind of be like just below, but a weird position. Yeah, so it'd be like a platoon leader, I think. Hey, how you doing, D-Man? Welcome in. Got crouch. There's no animation for it, so we can probably make the animation for that. And this looks horrible. I need to figure out a way to make it look a little better. I think what I could do is, instead of doing it this way, since we have cached this pose, we could just make a whole new state machine. And then we could enable this jump, and then in here we could cache off of this. But then I don't I'm trying to think of how to do this. This is kind of where I don't know, and I might have to look more into how to set this up. So you could have locomotion be the movement, and then you could do the jump. We would cache the save new cache pose, cached jump. Okay, go. Oop, no, on here. And the issue is I don't know if wait, hang on. So if we then have these cut back. Okay. Sorry. So, like I said, I guess we can test out how to do this, kind of make it look a little better. This is one of the things I don't know how to do. So, so then if we go back to that, would you do it this way is actually the question. You actually, you can't. Okay, so how would you do this then? How would I get... Because now we're not going to be able to jump. Everything should work. I'm going to put work... But see how I don't jump anymore. So I can run still. Because we're hooked up with that cache pose. I don't know how to... So if we go over here... Oops. Both movement and jump. How do I link them together? There we go. Oh, I probably save cache pose, give it a name like locomotion cache. We did that, so that's done. Link them together. Drag off an empty area in the graph, create a use cache pose. So what alright, I kind of remember this. So, we cache them. Cache. So if we grab, now we're going to use these cache poses. We have these, and then off of this, what it's saying is you would do layer blend per bones. You take your 2. Oh, I wonder. I was just curious. I was curious. So if you select that, so we can delete this. This would go here. I don't know what's gonna happen because I created this right here. So let's, I guess, see what happens. So if we're running, okay, it's not working. Oops, sorry. If we do, under the Y. All right, so if we go back here, feed both into a blend node layer, which we did. If you want to jump, only affect the upper lower body. What's the alpha? So it's a jump animation, drive legs. Well, look. Okay. So, like I said, this I'm not too sure about. I'm not best. But how you doing today, D-Man? Hopefully you're having a awesome and outstanding day. It is the middle of the week, though. Wednesday is hump day, so, you know, you have to kind of, you reach the peak, and then you're going to have to kind of go down. Okay. So, all right. So if we go back here, have our base pose, and it says, I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% sure. I've seen this done like once, and I don't remember exactly how it was done. There is a note. I don't know what that note means. All right. To combine both, use cache pose nodes to reference them, then blend between them. Drag off an empty area on the graph and search use blend pose. Select your locomotion and do the same for the jump. Feed both into the blend node, so we our layered blend per bone. You want to jump. Oh, it should be working. I do have that open. Oh, good, it did work. I was like, I don't see it. Okay, so it's off a little bit. Okay. Yeah, like I said, eventually I'll be putting in some stuff. I don't know what exactly I can put in. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Not bad. 72 gold. Mahi mahi. Oh, hang on, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move. So we don't have a is jumping variable. A B is, oh, we got B is an air. Hang on, let's delete this. So we do have this. We can get B as an air. Can we hook it up here? Oops. Okay. Save and compile. Drive the alpha of the blend node to 0 place. So if we didn't work. So let me grab this really quick. I'll make sure it's okay. So it is mine. Okay. Okay. So if you use grab this. We can then grab copy. Find a web related question. Maybe I just might need to read something. Maybe. To combine with other animations like upper body action jumps. It shows exactly how to drag from a. Okay, so. Okay, setting up the blend. Okay, we don't. So to me, this looks like it's Unreal 4, but yeah, so Unreal 4. I don't know if it'll work the same though, because it's like. With this. Okay, this is March 2014. How do I blend two poses without compromise? Reddit. What is it? 2 years ago? That should be 5. Animation, blueprint, cache. Use a separate state machine or blend poses by bool. Well, here, let's try that. This. Oops. True pose, false pose. This. I don't know if this will work. So it's like backwards. Okay, that kind of makes sense because oh, okay. So if we jump. But the issue is you're not doing the land animation. This wouldn't really work. Okay, so let's go back. So let's just do this. Let's see if they can answer the question then. You can which I have. Recommended layer blend. Partial jump keeps both feet. So what we could do, I guess, blend layer by. Alright. No, wait. Blend layer per bone. Blend a layer per bone. So the base pose. So our base pose should be this one. Have this go here. This go here. What I'm going to do is... Alright, so give me a second. I'm going to take a picture of this. And it might kind of freeze a little bit. If it does, sorry. Go. I don't know what you guys see because I can't see. So grab that, minimize, compile. Okay, so let's go back over here. Using the image. What am I doing wrong in Unreal 5 Blue? Blueprint. Okay, so let's kind of because like okay, graphics about a couple issues. The cache locomotion isn't connected to the blend pose. User. What? Okay. Oops. Sorry. Sorry. Let's go over here. All right. Dynamically with the isn't air buoy. Okay. So cache locomotion isn't connected to the base pose, your use cache float. Thing is so dumb. This thing is dumb. It's not connected. It is connected, so we can ignore this first problem because it is. I mean, if we go back over here, we can see our locomotion is connected to our blend pose. I don't know why it's saying it's not. Blend weight 0 is hard coded to 1. Your blend weight 0 is set to static 1, meaning that the jump pose is always fully blended in regardless of whether your character is actually jumping. You need to drive this dynamically. There is an error which I can see you already have as a variable on left panel. Connect the output of this to the, which we did. Connect jump blend pose. Looks like this is already done or close. What? What? So if you look here, you can see it going in, and you can see this one. I think it's dumb. Right click, promote the variable, or drag your is-in-there boolean and use a bool float. Bool to float conversion, then connect it to blend weight 0. So I don't know where that went, but we can just drag this back in. Here, there's our conversion. Kind of annoying. This way is in there equals false, weight 0, pure location is true. Okay, so it'll be dynamic. So if I'm not jumping, see, but the jump doesn't work. So it should be because. Oh, hey, welcome in, Gamian. I guess I missed your thing. That's weird. Your lurking scape. Yeah, I died in the game. I forgot to stop attacking a chicken and it killed me because I ran out of food. That was my mistake. I forgot to switch it over. We don't really need this open. So what's... Oh, I don't think this is gonna work though. Yeah, see, we're always gonna be jumping. So if we jump, I want to jump and nothing happens still. Okay. Okay, so if we go back over here, so in Unreal Engine 5, animation blueprints, if I have a number of, you want to know what I think before I type this out. So if we go back over here, so if I get another so let's say I do crouch, so if I add a pin, right, it's going to add another blended weight. So this one goes between these two, and I think so if I were to crouch, you know, is crouching, so if I were to drag this in, and I hook this up, technically you would think, like I said, I know it's not working, so I don't think it's gonna work. But if I had crouch set up and I hooked it up here, depending on what's going on, so if I'm jumping, it would kind of go to jump and go back, and if I would go to crouch, it would go from the base to the crouch, and if I uncrouch, it should go back. That's how it's looking like it should work, and for some odd reason, that is what is going on. Not sure why. This is, like I said, this is a little bit beyond me. I've seen it done one time. Don't remember where either. So theoretically, I think that's how that would work, but like I said, for some reason, this is not doing what I would have thought. Okay, it's visible but ignored because there's nothing there. Okay, that makes sense. Because what I thought I could do was come in here and add a cache thing and go in and do stuff, but it doesn't appear to be working. Alias. A global alias? What is that? I don't know what that does. I wonder. It's not like popping anything up. Because we got the jump. Got our got a lot of locomotion. I mean, I think this is how this would work. I would think. Hope it's right. You have is an error, which I guess we can check something. Foreign string. There we go. Just oh, I thought I didn't hit control. That's the. If I do this, okay, which I'm fine with. I want to see if these are gonna actually. Oh, that's isn't. Okay, that's fine. It isn't crouching. Let's do the same thing. This time I'm going to hit control. Or last time I hit alt. And then go. There we go. There. I don't know what happened. We can see. Oh, sorry, my daughter. Okay, I will, I should be able to catch your Sunday stream, so, I will see you then. I might lurk for a little bit, though, but I should be there? I don't think. You go live 9 my time, so I think... Yeah, I should be there. I should be. Oh my gosh, okay, I'll have to do some. So give a shout out to Devro. He's another streamer that does Unreal. I've been watching him. He's been doing like a farming type. So if you've played like, Stardew or, whatever their number of farming games like that, he's been working on one of those, and he's very good in Blender too. So when he does do Blender streams, I've watched him build very well done. What was it? It was like a rifle. Looks very good. But yeah, he does those two a lot, and I know. I think lately though he's been mainly working on that, like a farming type game. He's gotten pretty far along. I think he has a setup where you can like plant, and I think he can water too. I think that's what he was working on last I remember, but he might be further along now. Well, we know speed's working because animation is being run. All right, so what we're going to do first, because I'm getting confused. I'm seeing true and false. So if we focus on... Let's focus on... Okay. Let's just focus on that and see. So it does know it's in the air, so I don't know what's going on. Here, I don't know why if I push play, I'm seeing true false again. I thought I turned that off. Past it. Oh. They're double clicking it. It's not going to work. I might be missing something here. So if we go over here, using the what I'm missing to make this work. All right, sorry guys, it's gonna be a second. I gotta sit down and there. Eyes. Hang on. Like I said, sorry. Okay. Have jump and then locomotion. I'm missing something and I don't know what I'm missing. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we have all those images. If we go back over here, I gotta find out where I put it. Okay, let's go here. We're gonna do here. Well, hang on. Using the following images, I believe doing something to make this work. When I jump, the jump animation is not playing. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. The pose pin's not connected to image 2. Don't listen, they're dumb. They're connected. See, it's saying that this cache location, a use cache pose location should go to the base pose, but it's not connected. So if we go over here, that one, go here. As you can see, it is connected to the base pose. This cache location, their use cache pose cache location is running to the base pose. It says use cache pose jump should go to blend 0, but it's not connected. You have an extra, which is likely don't need it as adding confusion. I don't know how to remove it, honestly. So if I go here, I thought it was in here, but I don't see how to remove it. Unless you, that. Okay, so you just right click and it just goes away. Perfect. Bool to float conversion nodes aren't connected to the right inputs. Your is in air and is crouching bool nodes feed into conversion sliders, but the green output wires go to blend pose 0 and 1. It's unclear if they're actually landing on the right pins given the missing pose connections. Okay, so let's do this. Let's copy here. We will say, I gotta do something else too. Here now, copy this. We'll compile. Go back over here, using, as the second image and, not using the previous second image. Also, all nodes are connected as you have mentioned. Oh, that's the same as. Could you share a screen on the anim graph, the one with the layered per bone? Oh, whoops! I grabbed the wrong one. Shoot. Here we go. Image. Here's the correct image. There are two critical issues. The jump are not connected. They are connected, so we can ignore that. This means you are incorrect, as both the cached poses are connected. Correct. Like I'm arguing with AI. Not because they're disconnected. There are issues. Pose 0. So cached jump is connected to a blend poses 0. Jeez. You double check the layered and share a screenshot of its settings, particularly around the branch filters and the mode. So what are those? The blend mode. Branch filter. Oh, you want to know what? It's this whole thing. Copy this. That. Like I said, I have no idea what you guys are seeing. Here is shot. Okay, send it. It's probably gonna be like, oh, we're done. Okay, dang it. Means layered prone has no bones assigned to the blend, so it doesn't know which bones to jump in. So click. Okay. So click the plus next to the branch. Plus. What plus are we clicking? I don't know. So if we go back, set the blend depth to -1, which that was already set to -1. So this icon I don't even see. Click the plus button next to the brand. There is no plus. So if we go back here, there is no plus. Oh, it means, oh, my bad. It's this one. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. Bone name. So it's saying pelvis. Is there a pelvis? Probably. Blend depth that said -1, which means it will blend the specific bone in all its children's, covering the full body. Okay. What does this do? Okay, so test. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, so I might have to look into this a little more from something that's a little more, I guess, intelligent. So what we could do is almost certainly why the jump animation was never... No, but this is an... I set this as directed, and the character still jumps in the idle pose. Jump. We did this. The event graph, where is actually being updated, so we know this is actually working because if we look here, you know, it's true. So if you look at the top left, it'll say true until it lands, and then it says false. So we know that the is in air is working. It knows it's in air, or is, yeah. So we can stop this, go back over here. So I sent the cached jump pose earlier. And I have a print string set up to is in air and it is returning true. Oops, not turn. So we've kind of been doing what this has been doing. So the first thing is I'm ahead of the curve of the AI. So that's always good. Has no rules, so it's stuck in a state that has but we can kind of go back up and look. It's this one right here. We can copy this image, but here it is again. So we're sending that out, and then okay. So you can click on each transition arrow and share. Okay. Now I know how to do that. No rules are incorrect rules, so we know these are set up. Well, hang on, I did just copy and paste them, so they could be wrong. So if you look, okay, things I needed to learn that I have now officially learned is just because you copy something doesn't mean that you or it doesn't mean that everything's there. So we know from this, we're gonna close. We know from here. We know what we want here. God, I did not. Oh man, let's actually rename this. It's B is an error. We can brag this out. We can just connect it straight up. We know that's all we need because we're in the air. Hang on. I might be wrong. Oh yeah, so we're going to be in the air, and then when we are doing the landing, we are not in the. It's there. What? Oh, we could check this. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, I did. So the issue I think is this. I think we might. I don't even know if that'd work. I'm thinking, if we have an idle. So what's the? Okay, so we're jumping. Crap. You don't need anything in here. Why did I go there? I don't. We don't need this. So basically how we have this set up, it's fine. I think we have the automatic rule based on sequence. So if we go back over here, so for the jump start to falling loop, we have automatic rule based on sequence, which is fine. So I think, I don't know for sure, for falling loop to jump land, it is B is in air, to a not boolean to the output. So automatic rule means it waits for the jump start animation to finish completely before transitioning. If your jump start were not properly set, it may snap through too fast or the blend. Be unchecked. It is. It's fine. So I think there's. I don't know if we can have a separate. I think what the issue is if we go back here, so we don't have anything. Well, I mean, you would think, or at least I would think, that if I were to push the space bar, because that's what I have it set up as, so I would then be in the air. which would then, you know, say, hey, he's in the air, which would then, run through here and jump. And since I'm jumping, I would then automatically transitioning to that falling loop, which is this. I'd automatically transition, which, you know, you shouldn't need to set is in air because it should be one motion. And then, you know, it should then say, oh, you're not in the air anymore, so we're going to land. But I don't know what's going on. Why it's not grabbing that Boolean. And I don't think Claude is being very helpful. So if we go back here, let's grab this message, copy it. Let's go in here. Let's copy, paste, copy, paste. Oh, wait, I copied the wrong one. Copy, paste, and then we don't want this one. We look at it, that's jumpstart. We don't want this one because that's not how we have it set up anymore. Over here. This one, and then bring this over here. Let's see if Grok can help us. Low node is not receiving any meaningful blended weight from his. Okay, so well, it should. I mean, driving the blend properly for it's stuck at 0, so the cast jump pose will never blend in. Quick fix, replace the direct blend. With the green line from is in air. So hang on. So I thought this was a conversion. Convert to float. We don't want to convert it to color. We want to convert it to a float. Convert to a float. But that's what we had. All right, so delete the green line. Okay, so that. All right, we go back. Sorry, I'm gonna stay over here. I'll read. So right click the blended weight 0 and search bool to float. Okay, so I think it just means bool to float, which is gonna give us this. Still the same thing. Connect is an error to that. Okay, so if we do this, so what does this do? Nothing. I checked it. I checked this. Did nothing. This is going very well. Oh shoot, you want to know what? Let me close this real quick. Wanted to make sure our frames are doing well. So we're doing a lot better today. We haven't dropped any frames and it's doing really well. I think me switching over from we go here, me switching over here from epic, which for some odd reason it was set to, down to low has helped tremendously. All right. All right, so yeah, like I said, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So first, let's go back to our event graph, and I'm going to delete this up here. Save this, compile, close. Go to is an error. We don't need this because we know it's working. This up. Double this back. Kind of up. Compile and save. Because I don't know. All right, so we deleted that. We went off right click. We got this conversion node. We connected the is an error to it. Set true equals 1, false equal, and the bool to float. No. That isn't a thing. I'm confused. Promote this to a variable. I don't think that would matter though. Because then you can set. That's not what we want. We want to grab the information from this. So I would have thought that based on what this is, it would say 1 or 0 if it's, true or false, but it's not doing that. So we got, so yeah, if we go here, so we did this, we, delete the green line from is an error, we did that. Right click near there, bool to float, or select float / branch if you prefer more control. Hang on. So if we do a branch, I'm kind of curious how that would work. Branch. That. I don't think there's a branch. Because usually you can just type B. Numbers in branch? No. I'm just kind of curious what these are. Break branch? Yeah, it's not a branch. So if we go back, you can't do a branch. I was just going to see what you could do. But here, let's try this again. So we deleted everything. Right click near that and search for bool to float. Pretty easy. Bool to float. This one right here, which is add. Then it says connect is an error to input of this. So this is the input on this side. So if we grab our is an error, connect it, nothing. So we got that. Set true equals 1, false equals 0 on the bool to float node. This, what is, hang on, let's go back here. So, oops, I can't spell today. Okay, that's what I thought it was. That what float returns for true. Select bool to float to add it. Connect the is an error variable. In the I can't open. Okay, so into the bool to float, and I click it. Nothing in the detail pane. Yep, which is what we have. If we scroll up real quick, so that's what that is. That's how we found it. The pure conversion node isn't. Then why is it telling me to do this? Wow. Okay. Check your is bool and the bool input. Connect the return value of the float I'll put using white or blue. Compile the blueprint. So we did this. We compiled. We saved it. As you can see, it needs to be saved by that. We did all this. But when we go back here, it's not doing anything. So let's go back. I thought, you know, sometimes you have to compile to see something. So if we were to, let's say, if you see how this says is an error, the checkbox, if you delete that and then you add this back in, if you select this and you scroll down, oh, it is there. Sometimes it's not there. You have to compile first for that to show up. I know it's in like a float. So if I were to add just a float, I just want a, okay, so if we create a, oh, here, hang on, we can delete this. So if we go off, or just, try promote the variable, promote the variable, we just leave it alone. Okay, it's there still, never mind. I don't know. Oops. So I don't know. Okay, so if we go back, so if we go back, yeah, so let's put that up. This should, I'm afraid to kind of close. I mean, we could, I guess we could closing it here. Let's close it real quick. I have to open it because it wasn't. There we go. So that's my background. It's like a wallpaper engine background. I thought it looked kind of neat, so I picked it. Okay, so if we go back in, oh, I should have said. I want to layer blueprints. Oh, so let's see if this is doing anything. Nope, still not. I thought, hey, let's try restarting it, see if that would do anything. So it didn't do anything. Okay, so the next thing that I should look at, I guess, is the actual here and here. Only thing I could think of is there's a jump in there. The right one. Loop. So I guess we're just going to do this. We're gonna cut this again. Going to go back into here. Here. We're gonna put this here. Oops. Grab this. We're going to create a alias. This is alias of it'll walk and sprint, and the down jump start's gonna be is in air. This is gonna work. I know it's gonna work. Compile. Oh, what's missing? Jump is not with state. Oh, that's why. So then what we can do is go back out here. These. Delete this, any of this, connect this back up, which is what I not wanted to do. I wanted to try to separate things out, so we'll have to look into how to do that. I think that's going to be probably definitely high on my list, and we're going to continue working with. So if we go back here, so we're not going to worry about this anymore. Over here, probably go back to Claude for now. Go to the bottom and we'll pick up where we left off, asking questions here. But keep forgetting that there are ads and I completely forget about them, and I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to work on that streamer bot and see why it's not letting me know when the ads are playing, because I get well, one of the bad things about me is I get focused and I forget what's going on around me. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so this should not work though. So if we go here, we can jump plays. The animation stop. So animation stops. We can then go back. But the, I wish I'm gonna look in to see if there's a way so I don't have to do this. So basically, when you land, you're going to use this automatic rule for both of these because you landed and they're fine. Okay. Oops, I forgot to save. Save. All right. So we jump, we land. That's the issue right now. See how it's, landing and then you're sliding. I need to fix that. And I want like this, but not so drastic of a like this one. A little better. Let's try the super drastic one. Compile. And that's what I wanted to get rid of, that sliding. That's what I was trying to, I thought maybe if I separated them out, it'd be a little better. So like I said, I'm going to have to look into that to see exactly how that's done because I have no idea. But I guess we could start working on crouch. We'll have crouch go up here. So, what we could do, let's rename this locomotion to jump. And there's a reason, because over here we're going to want to create another alias and do locomotion to crouch. I don't have the crouch animation set up right now. Let's kind of take a look. They're in here, animations. We have a crouch. So I need to, how are we going to do this? We need to create a blend space, I think. I'm thinking on how we could do this. So we'd have this, these two. So we could probably have this up here a little bit. So we would do crouch at a state, probably crouch idle. Oops. Select, and then I'll have to. I didn't do crouch yet. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we got. So for crouch, we have crouch idle 1 and 2. He moves a little bit more. This one seems it's like not as fast. So that one's fine. We'll do 1. Look left, look. So if actually eventually what I'm gonna do is figure out how to do like all of these, and I kind of remember how you can set it up. I'll have to go look back at it. So transition, so crouch idle to, so you're crouching and you're to stand. So we can do idle to crouch, like when you look. That's fine. So we can then. So I'm not actually seeing any movement. So you see there's the idle stuff. And then So I'm gonna have to find some animation. If we let me go right. I'll hit this over here. Oh, it was lagging for a little bit there. Interesting. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't even notice. If we do trying to remember projects. All right, we're gonna open up this. And we're gonna open up another project I have. Let's bring it up maybe over here. I think I'm using 5.5, so I think we're fine. I think that's because of this. Just having to do shaders. I know they're actually looking about trying to get those removed, so you don't have to wait for them. Okay, so I'm back. We're almost done. We're just gonna migrate the stuff from here over. Eventually, when it comes up. Missing project settings. Hang on. This over here. A lot of stuff. Project must not be longer than 20 characters. You might have problems saving. No, and dismiss. Okay, they're still preparing shaders. So if we go in here though. So if we have simple crouch. We just migrate this whole thing. We can. Oh, okay. So we're lagging because of this project now. I don't think it's because of the. Let's go back over here. It's up here. So if we go back over here, oh, it's a different settings. Scalability low. There we go. So yeah, all we have to do is just go here, right click, migrate. So it's just gonna migrate the whole thing, which is fine. Let me move this over here because I don't want, just in case my, personal information comes up. Stop it. Oh my god. Okay, we're just fully over. So we want to put it in this first person project and contents, like folder. We're just gonna it's just gonna migrate the whole project. So not only will have this project still, we can come back to and use again. It's just gonna put it over here. Which is nice. Yeah, this actually, I'll show you, bro. This is really nice. Like this whoever did this is wow. Like they have this set up kind of nice, and then I'll start walking. You can start running, and then you can stop. And then I don't like how it stops. And eventually, they'll put his leg down, so then you can kind of move and like. It's wow. It's like really nice. But yeah. Oh wow. It was okay. So I forgot to. Let me do that again because I think it was lagging really bad. Max 30. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, it immediately it's like, it's fine. I'm fine. It's like, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Okay, so when I push play again, now here we go. So hopefully this will be a little better. You can walk. You can actually kind of jog, which is kind of neat. You can do it back up and left, right, and full right, forward to the right. I mean, so it's set up like that, which I if I was like having like a sword and shield or sword, or if I was in combat, that's what I would want. If I'm out of combat, I want to be able to turn and run towards me and just run however I want. So we will be doing that a little later, but that I did want to show you that. I completely forgot about that. It's really nice. So let's close. What are you doing over there, cat? I see you. Your cat's like... I thought I closed it. There we go. So if we come over here now, we'll have this simple crouch animation stuff, which is, like I said, is really nice. Animations. We're just gonna use 2 foot. I don't want to have to learn how to use these. 2 foot idle. Okay, so that's fine. Oops. And the walk back right 45. Walk back. We just want walk forward. I mean, that's if we're forward, left, forwards. This one. So if we just do target animation, so we'll do their Manny and then our peasant. This one specifically. Then we want to do 2 foot idle, jog forward, because you got forward left, forward 45. So you got, literally left and then kind of at a 45. And full, well, no, we don't want back. We just want forward. Jog forward and walk forward. Perfect. So then that's all we got to do is export the animations. We're going to go under character, player, animations, new folder. So this is going to be crouch. We do have the idle stuff, or the transitioning. So I'm not too worried about that. We will put them in this crouch. Works. Okay, so export. Okay, there's our stuff. We just have the idle. So now we want to do the transition still. Close out of that. We do have those in the other one. Animations, crouch. Yeah, we're kind of curious. Let's see who's on. Idle transition. One. Okay. Want this one. That one's quicker, so we'll do that one. And then we'll do what's just those. Okay. We'll do the ones. Target animations. Pick our peasants. Do crouch. Don't care about walking. We don't care about idle either. We have idle. We need the transition. Transition and one. Want idle. Actually walk. Huh. hang on, let's cancel this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna copy this out. Let's go to Note quick. Boom. This one, we'll hit F2, we'll copy out the text. That's then we can oops. And all the wrong buttons. Right click. Target peasant. Crouch and then you have stand. Oh, okay. So let's do this. AM crouch idle. We have AM crouch idle. Transition. AM crouch idle. This one. And then we have AM stand. AM stand idle. Out. I don't see it. So we have AM stand idle. Stand idle. Crouch. Okay. Okay. Then we have AM that one selected. AM and idle. Alright, so I'm gonna make hopefully there's 2 of them. I don't know how many there's gonna be. Okay. Oh, I only got one. Alright, stand. We got the stand. Do the other one. Kind of this one. Was it AM crouch idle? Character blue animations. All right. Okay, so we have 2 now. So idle. How'd I? That's just a blend. Idle, walk, jog. Okay, so we just need to create a blend space. Let's go do that. Where's the? I don't know where I put. Oh, I put it in here. No, I didn't. I put that at. I don't remember where I put it. Blueprints? It's not in blueprints. Not in blueprints. Oh, I made it right here. Okay, so I created a whole. All right, so I want to blend space. The 1D is fine. Let's. I think it's that one. Blend space 1D. Crouch. Okay, so we'll do idle. And then we will do set up. Oh, actually, we'll look at this real quick. I'm kind of tired. I'll fight through it. I'll be fine. Shoot. I'm trying to remember. We need oh, this. So if we look. Max speed walk crouch is 300. Okay, so we're gonna do something similar. So we're gonna set this to 300. And crouch. Walk forward. Okay, that should be fine for right now. We'll do a little. Oh, he's kind of. We will be not today because I'm probably about this. Oh no! I didn't realize that we are. So it's kind of going crazy again, super high. So T dot max frame FPS 30, and then it goes bam down every time. It's like I have to like rein it in. It's kind of ridiculous. So sorry about the lag. It's this. I do have another PC. I might turn that into a stream PC, just so that we can. Hello, friend. So. Sorry. Had to get the kitty. Ooh. Trying to run from me. Oops, he was trying to run. He's... Here we go, sorry. I wanted to show him. Yeah, he could be like, he's not going wild right now, but sometimes at night, holy cow, get out of the way because he will like just run you over. There we go. Okay, so we have our blend space done for crouch. So what we can do is now go into our blend space animation here. Add a state, crouch, idle, walk, jog. We know what it is. Go in here, and then we can find that crouch blend space. Connect it to speed. So there's that. So now what we got to do. Why is that saying no? It's still, the speed should be the same, right? Yeah. So should be fine. Let's. Okay, so what's going on? I have to figure out how to crouch. And you want to know what? It's actually it's a Wednesday, so I don't think he's actually gonna be live tonight. So you want to know what? For right now, I'm gonna kind of look over here real quick. See who's on. Oh, we kind of microscape. Hoping that did it. There we go. Okay, I had to wait a second. Hello. Yeah, it's a little late. Welcome in. I was actually about to head out over on Twitch, so what is, of course. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. It's kind of late for me though. It's about 9 p.m. my time. Please don't. What exactly? Caleb on YouTube. I should say. Caleb Tech UNC. Oh, okay. North Carolina. Yeah, actually, I was in the Marine Corps down there, at Camp Lejeune. That was a long time ago, though. Long time ago. Oh, I have an alt account. This is mine. Oh, okay. You went there? I haven't been down there, and geez, man, I'm old, so. Like I said though, I kind of do have to go because 9 o'clock is kind of my I have to go type of time. But I do plan on streaming more, so I should be on tomorrow. So about 7 p.m. is usually when I get on. Like tomorrow, yeah, I should be able to get on at 7 to 9. I'll watch tomorrow. Okay. Well, if this is something that you enjoy, I mean, I also put in, I think I did. Let me look. Yeah, I think I put like ask me anything on tech too, because I can help out with whatever. I'll try to. I mean, my main thing is like networking. I have a little experience with other computer related things, security things. Like I have a master's in. Oh, you're game dev too? Okay. Yeah, I'm still figuring stuff out. I have you right now are seeing. I'll come over here. I'm using Unreal Engine. There we go. So it's working. Sorry, I was gonna check on something. I'm kind of going slow because I can't see. I have to wait till it pops up. So I was working on yeah, I learned that the best thing for me, so unfortunately I will have to set up separate chats here in a little bit. But yeah, for me it's easier just to kind of figure stuff out on myself using. I have Claude set up over here, so I kind of ask it questions, trying to figure it out and trying to get pointed in the right direction. Taking a little bit of notes of some stuff I can look into. It's kind of what I've been doing. I can't really follow tutorials because I can't, like I won't click on stuff because I don't want to mess up the whole tutorial and have to restart it, which would be very annoying. So, yeah, other than that, like I said, I was going to kind of head out. Let me kind of go over here though. I think this should be Microscape. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I actually play this game as well. It's Microscape. It's like a little idle RPG game. Oops. Right now I'm idling. I guess I created all my food. So, I don't remember why I died. I have a really high mining, but yeah, so you can just kind of pick some stuff out, go to the map. I was mining. I might just go back to mining. Mining copper. I think Actually, you want to know? I was working on defense. Let's kind of go back over to chicken coop. Defense. I probably should, inventory. We do have some chicken and equipment. Put food. What the shovel is. Put pets. Ooh, bronze ladle, whatever that does. I don't know. Oh wow, it kind of shoots us up pretty high. But yeah, I'll probably do a little bit more on this real quick, and then but yeah, so we're going to kind of end stream over on YouTube right now. So YouTube, I will see you guys tomorrow. Let me kind of go do that real quick. End stream over there. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow 7 to 9. The weekends I'll probably try to stay on a little bit longer, so a lot longer. I'll probably start around 6 a.m. maybe and go 6 to 7-ish a.m. and go until maybe around noon. So until then, I will see you guys on YouTube later. Bye bye.